addition to Last of Us, there is also Andor coming. I know Ant's a little, he doesn't really feel it, but everybody else here does.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah, I can't
Yeah,
wait.
we geeked up. Hopefully, we can sell Ant on it at some point. But I know it's been a rough start for him. We do also have, like I said, Fantastic Four to look forward to. But more importantly, frankly, this upcoming week, Sinners is coming out, and Anthony has already had a chance to get a screener, or he he didn't get a screener. He got a chance to see it, if I'm not mistaken, and has a few things to say about it. He even spoke about it as soon as he got out of the movie theater, giving us an actual what's it called? Reaction immediately following. Let's listen in and hear what he had to say real quick, y'all.
Going on, yeah, Anthony with the Movie Blog. Just real quick, going to do it, give you an out of theater reaction for this movie right here, Sinners. Oh my gosh, yo, it's been a long time since I walked out of a movie and I immediately wanted to see it again. Sinners is that movie. Did I enjoy myself? Fuck yeah. Am I cursing? Fuck yeah. That's how good of a time I had. There's so.
Dang, so you had a real good time, huh, Ant? So tell us more about Sinners. And I understand you even had an opportunity to speak with some of the cast of Sinners and whatnot. So just kind of give us an idea of your overall feelings of what's going on.
So, my fault. Now you caught me right when I was eating my.
Oh, my bad.
First off,
damn!
okay.
Full disclosure, bro. I put it. I'm you know what I'm saying.
No, you passed. You gave me the alley oop. I just fumbled it. My bad.
I was real cool. I even thought the flow was down. Yes, I was like, and, he had her. I'm gonna need you to choose.
It's like I even gave you an extra minute and a half, bro. Like, I showed you shit, and you still num.
Like, you caught me off guard real quick. I talked it up for 5 minutes. I'll just play. Here you go, bro. Let us know what's going on.
Nah, so Sinners is a fire movie, right? I was like, it pulled up on me like a late night knock from your ex who suddenly found Jesus, but she still got fangs. Like, this is the wildest, most spiritual, most black ass vampire movie I've seen since A Vampire in Brooklyn. Like, Coogler and Jordan did not come to play. The movie, like, without giving away more than you should know or what you've seen in spoilers, in the trailers, I'm not gonna spoil it. The movie kicks off in 1932, right? There's jump scares faster than rent notices. There's a haunting gospel track that follows every move. We've got Michael B. Jordan pulling double duty, playing twin brothers, right? Stack and Smoke. And he's trying to leave the Chicago crime life behind. But as soon as they set foot back in their hometown, there's evil waiting on the porch like it never moved out. We have so many cultures represented in this movie. But like I said, this is taking place in the Deep South. So we got cotton fields, we got brothels, we got baptisms. And they got that music that's going to grab your soul before the devil even has a chance, right? This is not your normal horror flick. This is a black Southern Gothic Lovecraftian blood gospel cinema. And I loved it. Right? I walked out that theater and I wanted to walk right back in. There's so much to unpack. First off, the movie is shot on real IMAX film. It's not digital. This is for all my movie heads. We're talking 65 millimeter. That's 10 times the resolution of normal film. So when you see all that texture in the background, when you see the heat, when you see the sweat, the swamp fog, that's not CGI. That's real sweat. That's real humidity. That's these actors going through some real Southern grime. And they built the whole town from scratch. Everything that you see is original. Gas stations, movie theaters, barbershop, juke joint. Everything is handcrafted to make it look like it's over 100 years old. This movie is dense. It's not like hard to follow, but like you're going to need a friend, a Bible, maybe a music historian to fully get everything that's layered in, right? It's given symbolism. It's given subtext. It's giving you keep dancing with the devil one day. He going to follow you home vibes, right? And there's horror, but it's slow. Not boring slow, more like make love instead of a quickie slow, right? Like let me see that mood kind of pacing, right? It's deliberate. It breathes. Acting wise, everybody brought their A game. Michael B. Jordan gives you two fully fleshed out characters. This is not a simple split screen. My man was wearing a halo rig, right? That's a shoulder harness with 10 cameras pointed at his face to capture both smoke and stack in at the same time. Like, he had to be acting to really capture and portray these roles, and he was really doing it, right? He was literally acting with himself. Smoke is heavy, stoic, right? You can see everything, the weight of the world on his shoulders. Stack is flashy, fast talking, right? He's always dripped out in rings and tailored suits. Same actor, but two whole different people. Wunmi Masaku, y'all might remember her from the Loki series. She's bringing it. She's bringing it. She deserves all her flowers and maybe her own spinoff. Then there's my man Delroy Lindo. Yo, Delroy Lindo. You remember the dude from the Five Bloods? Here he's playing a character named Delta Slim, right? He's somehow drunk and divine the entire movie. He got that I've seen too much wisdom mixed with the pass me the whiskey energy, right? Every time he showed up, I paid attention, like I owed him money. Haley Steinfeld is out here like she's wandering with some there's a lot going on with her, but I really appreciated what she brought to her role and what we get to see and learn from her throughout her performance. She got that F around and find out energy, and it's I like it. I like it. Like I said, the movie's layered. We got religious metaphors, historical trauma, racism as a literal infection. Music from the deep South, historical, full of spirit. It's doing a lot. Religious themes, man. One of the characters goes by the name Preacher Boy, right? It's layered, and it takes place. You tell me if that's horror, gospel, or both when you see it, right? You're gonna walk out of the theater with your own experience. But I'm curious what you all think, and if you come back and let me know what you took away from it. There's actual hoodoo stuff. Kruger brought in actual spiritual consultants to make sure that everything was accurate. Like, I was studying this movie afterwards. This ain't movie magic. This is like actual homework and knowledge this dude brought in from all different cultures. One last thing. Stay for the after credit scenes. Yes, after credit scenes. Almost like on some... I'm not saying that they trying to build a whole universe, but if that's what they're trying to do, I'm already in. They could already take my money. The music, like I said, Ludwig Göransson, he took a road trip with Kugler through the South to hit up BB King's hometown. They toured juke joints, and they even brought his own dad, who's a blues guitarist. That's how deep they went into making this movie accurate. I think a lot of you guys already have seen that this movie right now is rated like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I said this after I came out of the theater. This is the movie to beat in 2025. Kind of like how Doom 2 came out early with the fireworks in 2024. This is the movie to beat, right? This one came up with there's like a sermon, a seance with a shotgun in the back full of pickup while you riding through in a pickup truck doing drive-bys. Yo, this is the movie to beat. Good luck topping that. So yeah, don't walk, run to the theater. Just don't go alone. Bring a friend, bring your pastor, bring your cousin who plays bass and talks to spirits. And if you got a racist uncle, leave his ass at home. He gonna catch feelings and fangs. But go see this movie as soon as you can. That's my opinion on it.
Hey, all right. So I'm gonna run out and check it out, man. I mean, it's. Tell us about your. Did you got a chance, if I'm not mistaken, to actually interview some of the cast, or you were amongst some that interviewed with the cast? Like, was any gems? Did you learn anything? Is anything of note that we could talk on?
So my question to the cast was, what did they take away from it after seeing it for the first time? Because I got to interview them the day, like they had the premiere the night before. Like, they was a little groggy. They were still talking about what they was doing the night before, the partying they was having. But I got to ask them, what did they take away from the film personally after watching it for the very first time? So I got to get a little bit of an understanding of their feelings, their input into the movie, and what they got out of it. But also who brought their auntie to the movie theater and who was showing out.
Somebody brought their auntie to the movie, bro.
Oh man, yeah.
Nice.
So
okay. I guess now this is a movie I would check out, and that's the weird thing. Like, just to kind of double back a little bit, I'm assuming that Yaz would go see this. But I think it has more of a vampire feel. But to you, vampires is something that can never happen.
I mean, how could they? Let's dive into this. How could they? We get bit by a vampire. I mean, by a bat, and then all of a sudden, oh, now we're like Spider-Man. We become Batman. Like it's. Let's be serious, okay? So
let's be serious, yeah.
No, that's not how it works. You get rabies if you get bit by a bat. You don't get bat powers. Let's be serious.
Okay, all right.
We don't know.
Look,
Nolly,
listen. Have you seen?
Okay, well let's dive into it. How many species in the comments, if you could help us with, how many species of bats are they? And then what species of bat do you need to get bit by in order to get the bat, like the powers?
That's assuming what we have sensationalized and built as fictional vampires, but how do we know that there isn't like a vampire type being out there, doing things? They don't gotta fly and turn into bats and stuff.
Okay.
How else do you explain? How do you explain Cicely Tyson and Willie Nelson? Like, these motherfuckers been alive since the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Vince,
come on, bro. What's
Vince,
up?
We all know Paul Rudd is a fucking vampire. Okay, so let's be serious. All right. So
why they don't freak you out? How can you watch vampires?
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm not scared of a vampire. All right, I'd rather be a vampire. Real shit. Like, if they're real, I mean, that's cool, and I would love to experience like aliens. I would love, like, knock on my fucking door, please. Okay, I will take the first bite. I swear to God, because I want to see what happens. You die, you live. I want to see. Okay. I'm curious. I got so many questions, and I would love to, live forever. And I don't want to sparkle like Twilight. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I mean? Like, what? I don't want to be a fucking.
You don't want to sparkle. Who don't want to?
I don't.
Okay, angels sparkle. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not an angel. Okay, what vampires come from hell? I'm a demon. I don't want to sparkle. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just throw that out there. Just saying. So yeah, I would so love to see a vampire, but yeah, I love vampires. Like Brooklyn and Vampire, Interview with the Vampire. These are classics of mine that, like, since I've watched since I was a kid, and I'm not gonna lie, they've intrigued me. I'm not scared by them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I'm more curious than anything. Zombies, on the other hand, I'm sorry, but everything has told me history can sometimes, be the truth in movies, and I just don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to live that. So that's all I'm saying about that. You know what I'm saying? We can believe what we want, but
she's so dramatic. Oh my God.